Hey yo, what's up, people? Welcome to the Orlando and Us podcast. Coming from you live. We're talking about education. This is officially episode 1. Good to see y'all. If you want to see more of this content, please press that button that says subscribe. You'll see way more of this content. We're gonna talk about education. That's the main thing that we do.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, right?
Probably we're going to talk about a lot more and a lot of different things.
Yeah, probably gonna fuck up a lot as well.
Yeah, but the goal is to talk about education.
Definitely.
Yeah.
English is also not our first language, so
I don't
I'll be struggling a lot.
Yeah, also not our second language, but
Also
who
not our
cares?
second language, yeah. That's the thing, we're all learning.
Yeah, exactly.
My name is Orlando, by the way,
Yeah, my name is Oz.
and both teachers. I teach mathematics myself.
Yeah, well, I teach a lot of different things like sociology, theology, etc.
Yeah.
And it's also important to give an update about the fact where we are working, because we are working in Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
And
The context is important, definitely.
yeah, exactly. So we came up with the whole idea because we were working together in Amsterdam with different kinds of cultures, with different kinds of experiences in education.
Yeah.
And that's where we had a lot of philosophical discussions with each other to improve education. And that's actually how we came up with this idea to do a podcast
Yeah, because it was all in the teachers' lounge. We were just talking.
every day again, and during
It
our
was
coffee
quite
breaks.
insightful, right?
Exactly. And before we knew, we just needed to give a class again.
Yeah.
That's what's actually was frustrating.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing experience, and that's how we started. And that's actually also the decision why we are trying to make it in English,
Yeah.
because we wanna be universal with everybody, so we can share each other's educational experiences with each other as a teacher, as an expert, or whatever you are, a parent, child, or a student.
Yeah.
So we can improve all together.
It's because, like I said, the context is important.
Exactly.
Education is different in different countries.
Exactly.
Some things are really successful, some things are not. And why don't we just learn from each other, right?
Exactly.
Why don't we just implement stuff that works instead of just trying and looking for the right way?
That's exactly why we are also trying to invite everybody from around the world to share their experiences.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna talk about why we do this. What can you expect from Orlando and us? What direction are we going? What are our goals? What are our how do you say that? What drives us to make a podcast like this?
Yeah, just a spoiler, probably we will talk also Dutch words in between or some other languages.
Definitely.
Just to get the definition in English.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe a few people will get frustrated, but honestly, yeah.
Definitely. The
shit
comment
happens.
section will be like, what the fuck what are these people talking about? I don't understand
But
what they're
that's
saying.
because we just learned slang, we just learned
yeah.
the streetwise. And that's actually maybe also funny.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think a lot of stupid memes are going to be made because of us,
You can do that. It's no problem, man.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it.
I'm not going to do it, bro. I don't even know how to do it.
But to make a meme?
Yeah, man.
We're gonna make
or a
memes,
sticker or whatever. Maybe I need to go to a workshop.
I'm gonna teach you that stuff, man. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
okay.
it. It's gonna be great.
I'm not a fun student, bro. My
can
teachers
guess.
hated me.
Yeah, there's no problem, man. So let's start with that. What are we gonna do with this podcast, man? Maybe we're gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna ask you the question.
Well, you know what it is? This is our first episode, so we're just trying to introduce the whole program.
Yeah.
So that's also good. But I think we need to start with the goal, right?
Yeah. So what do we want to reach with this?
I think what we decided is that we want the goal. Actually, we're trying to maintain a goal, and that's just to learn universally from each other.
Yeah.
Like different countries, different perspectives, different ways of teaching, different ways of learning, different kinds of goals in education. So we just want to actually give insights what we learned, and we were actually also searching for different kinds of insights in different cultures, different perspectives, or different expertising places, areas, subjects, or whatever from professors.
Yeah.
You already heard the freaking bad accent, but that's no problem at all. Yeah, it's funny,
I'm
right?
gonna keep count, by the way. Every time I see something like this, maybe we'll make a short of it or something. I
Dude,
don't
you're
know.
probably gonna do a lot of things, and you know what the frustrating part is? I don't know how to do it. If I knew how to do it, I would make a lot of you as well. But probably I don't even know. And I don't even want to see the background cameras, etc. Because if you're gonna make shorts about that, it's gonna be a movie like Borat or something like that, bro.
It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I know. But
But don't worry, the people understand us, man.
I don't care. You know how I am in real life. This is actually me in real life as well, though. But you know, that's the funny part. That's also why we enjoy teaching,
Yeah.
because we make those mistakes and we can laugh about it, because we're not that egoistic or arrogant about it. Like, hey, I'm superior. No, 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 no.
I have a lot of flaws, man.
Exactly, and we need to accept those flaws. That's actually the first part of learning and developing yourself.
Yeah.
So that we can laugh about it right now, and we're gonna get cracked, bro. We're gonna get bullied in the freaking comments. I don't care, to be honest.
Yeah,
you know?
no worries, man. No
So
worries.
I hope we can laugh about it. You know, some people can laugh about it. Now some things are very bad, bro. People are creative, you know.
Yeah, people are also very harsh, man.
Yeah, man, and that can be funny, but that can also be offensive.
It could be offensive, man.
No, I don't.
But it's
mind.
not mine. It's not matter, man.
But that's actually the goal. Like we wanna create a unity in diversity.
Yeah.
And especially in education, because if you take a good look about different kinds of perspectives in education, like some people are better in language, some people are better, and I mean country wise, huh?
Yeah.
And because of the educational systems they're getting, or the movies they're watching, or whatever things they getting facilitated by the government, country, the culture, or whatever, it has a big impact on their developing skills.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me and for you, that was an interesting part. Like, okay, we need to, and we didn't saw this in podcasts, maybe because we didn't look up very good, but the things we saw, they weren't reaching. There were podcasts about methodological sciences in education or whatever, but there weren't actually podcasts about whatever kind of sociological, anthropological, or philosophical thoughts about the education in different cultures and to unite them, etc., whatever. Because I think, with all the respect, we're giving class in Netherlands, and we gave class at different schools, and we work right now at the school where we work for 3 years together.
Yeah.
And we've shared a lot, and we've seen a lot in our life. You know, we're both teaching something like 10 a decade, or a little bit longer even.
Something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we have been through a lot as well as a child, and we've experienced different kinds of perspectives in education, and we travel, so we see a lot in education as well.
Yeah.
And that's the whole different kind of perspective what we want to show people, and actually what we are requesting is that they guide us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so because the first thing we want to do is develop.
Definitely. And that's also part of the plan. Just go to the different countries.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? Speak to people in those positions. See what does your education system look like? What do your
Exactly.
schools look like?
Yeah.
What do you do that's very special? What can we implement in
Yeah,
our
exactly.
system?
And we need to take over.
Yeah, definitely. Because when you follow the system that the government puts, it's kind of stuck, right?
Yeah.
This is what you have to do. This
You
is
have
what
borders, you have chambers. You know?
exactly. You're not that free to move. You're free to move, but within those lines.
Exactly.
And
maybe,
that's it.
And maybe that's also a good thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you're free to move, you can just create different kinds of ideologies and different kinds of schools that can be very negative. So I get that.
Sure.
But also you're making a potential limit.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
the potential ability of a teacher doesn't come true.
And also for the students, the
Exactly.
creativity is limited.
Exactly. So we come up to all those subjects when we see the reality with the students, you know.
Yeah.
And if you compare different kind of countries, like some are really good in language, some are really good in mathematics or numbers, some are really good in philosophy or whatever. So we can take over a lot of each other. It's not all the same, I get it, but we can reach a lot if we just unite the basic information, the basic methodology, what's the best. And if it gets improved, that everybody in the world adapts.
Yeah.
You know, we're globalized, bro. And that was actually also the goal. And we don't even need to go to those countries, because we can, of course, but people can already guide us through comments or just sharing links or sharing good researches about education, but they're just pointing out the improvement.
Yeah.
You know, because we have thoughts, but who says that those thoughts are good?
Yeah, imagine all of that being on one platform.
It would be
It
amazing.
would be amazing, right? Everybody could
Exactly.
just look it up.
That's exactly why we wanted to start a podcast. But besides a podcast, we also wanted to start a Discord channel. We wanted to start a whole WhatsApp platform and go on, you know?
Yeah.
So because we want people to be able to understand that there's way more and we can discuss with each other. Actually, we need to discuss with each other, not to bash each other or just to convince each other, but to search for the right arguments.
Yeah,
And search for the right solutions, and with the goal to improve.
definitely.
And especially when we're talking about young kids, generations, or the new society, they need to do it. Actually, you know, when they don't do as good as we did, we've always failed. And if they even don't do better, we have for sure failed in my eyes.
That's not only with education, by the way, because it doesn't start in the school system.
I know.
It starts when they're young, right?
I know.
Yeah, and
even,
also this is also a
and
side
even
note.
before that, I think.
Yeah, this is also a side note because now it sounds like we're talking to teachers, we're talking to people who are in
Hell
this
no.
profession.
Hell no.
We're talking to everybody that has to do with raising kids.
Of course. Also the
forming
youth
the new
workers, also
generation.
the societies, the funds, the schools, the parents,
They're
the
all a part of
uncles,
this.
the brothers, the sisters, the student itself.
Yeah.
But also the teachers and also the researchers, also the universities. So when we talk about education or development, it's not holding. The sport clubs. We come from Amsterdam, and as I do as well, that the sport clubs and the sport teachers, and we're not talking about the teachers at school. No.
No, the PE
Besides
teachers.
that, yeah. Besides the PE teachers.
Like you mean a coach and
coach
from a
and
soccer football team?
Yeah, at their football team, soccer team, whatever you want to call it, or at the tennis club or whatever. Those guys are at least as important as we are, and we're educating them for 8 hours maybe a day or whatever.
Yeah.
But after that 1 hour has maybe more impact, and also the 1 hour they spent with their uncle in the weekends or on the day or with their grandma, and also for the grandma or whoever. Everybody is involved in that educational thing.
Yeah.
And we're talking about education because that's our expertise in level. And we've maybe went a little bit wider.
Went a little bit?
We we expanded our horizon.
Oh, go horizon. Yeah.
Horizon. Oh my God.
I'm just gonna stop if I don't understand you.
Yeah, you should do that. Dude, this is harsh for me. This is hard for me. Wow.
There was no problem. We speak a lot of languages. I know you mix up a lot of stuff.
But that's also the problem, huh? Because of course you know the words.
But then you just say the first word that pops in your mind.
No, exactly, bro. And if you speak 6 languages, it's just coming up from all the sides in your head. I don't even know how this thing works, but you're getting from everywhere. You're getting information.
Yeah. That's no problem, man.
No, but that's the whole. That's also the whole point. Like, let's do it together. And I know we can learn a lot from each other, also from the sports teacher or whatever,
Yeah.
So we actually definitely need to try it.
Yeah. And we're also going to start in a foreign country already.
Yeah, exactly.
I call it a foreign country. For me, it's a foreign country, of course. We're going to start in Thailand.
Yeah.
And actually, this is a spoiler. We actually already are in Thailand right now.
Right now.
We already started,
So show them.
Yeah, we can show them. But we can show it later on, man.
I'm not gonna.
We're actually in Thailand right now. We're going to look at the education system around here.
Yeah.
What it looks like.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to invite a couple of people to talk about this.
Exactly.
And maybe we can learn a lot of stuff.
I can give another spoiler. I think they would really like the first guest.
Yeah,
I
they would really like the first
I
guest.
really think so. I'm gonna
He's a
be
funny
honest.
guy as well.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a meme on its own. Bro. The fat guy from the Turkish restaurant who was dancing with his belly. We need to make a special music for that guy. But also, okay, we'll wait.
Let's put it on the list. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. He shouldn't know. If he knows, he's gonna fuck me up as first, and he's coming secondly for you. I'm telling you. But we should definitely do this.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. That's what we want to do. We just want to reach a lot of people with this message. We want to learn from each other.
Exactly.
That's the way we want to go.
And also, maybe we need to clarify why we chose actually Thailand.
Yeah.
Because that's an important part. Because when I think about education, the first country that comes into my mind is not Thailand.
Definitely.
And that's maybe the reason why we chose it.
Yeah.
Because it's not on the list of the best educational countries, best educational schools.
Right.
We've looked up to the universities; they're not in the top 100.
Yeah.
So it was interesting for us. Like, okay, Thailand that's really successful in a lot of ways, has an emperor, etc. The old school culture, and it goes on in a lot of ways. Has maybe the most tourists in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know which country it is, but I think Thailand is one of the most. Yes. Has a lot of immigrants just touristic. They just come here and live for 5 years and then go back, etc. Backpacking culture, the Muay Thai camps, etc. That's how we know Thailand, of course. Yeah. But if you take a good look, and they have a lot of refugees as well. Yeah. So you see, it's a country that's getting involved in a lot of diplomatic situations, economical, touristic situations. So for me was the question like, why isn't Thailand in one of the top countries as it's as it is about education.
It looks like it's not that important here.
Exactly. And that was actually for us the reason, like, we needed to connect a few people. And that's how we came with the first guest and all the guests that we're going to talk with them. And actually, I don't even know if we want somebody else after this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out.
Yeah, exactly. But we just need to check out, like, what is the point of education over here?
Yeah.
And can we take over something, or can we understand them better?
Yeah.
And you know what also is a funny part, that people, when you say Thailand, they only think about 2-3 things. And that's actually very prejudiced of the people. Like, the sex industry is one of the most reasons I've heard when I talk about Thailand. The beaches, of course.
Yeah.
And the third thing, what I heard the past 3 years, 2 years, something like that, since COVID,
Is it weed?
is weed. Exactly. Yeah. So nobody's talking about different kinds of things, you know?
It all sounds pretty negative, except for the beach, of course. But
Yeah. But the beach is also a really superficial thing.
yeah.
So it's not, but when we got here, and we we're just 2 days, 3 days over here, just building up this,
Semi-studio.
made up semi-studio, just to do this episode. And for us, it was a reason, like, okay, we need to check it out.
Yeah.
We need to check it out for real, you know? And we're going to schools, you know that as well, and we're checking out all kinds of schools. We're not going to give spoilers right now, but we're going to put the footage as well. And it was actually interesting, like, we see a lot of different things we have never heard about, or never seen about, or just experienced a lot of different things.
Especially in culture as well.
Yeah, man, and that's amazing. And I think we can learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
And we can, I think, and that's what we should do as well. We need to make that one topic of the during our stay in Thailand, like, what's going on actually.
Yeah.
What has it made as an impact to us? And maybe on the last episodes we should also look back together, like, what can we learn from them and what can we teach our kids, our students, or our society about the things we learned from Thailand.
Yeah. And we don't know that yet. But
No, we don't know. But that's what we're experiencing, huh?
Definitely some stuff.
Which day is it? 4th day? Yeah, 4th day, I think.
Yeah, I think.
And with all the respect, we traveled 3 days or something like that.
Yeah.
So they don't know that, but we're just traveling, like, from that city to that city to that city to just get to where we want. And you're coming from Amsterdam, so the trip is already a lot of trips, and we're having a jet lag, etc.
Yeah.
But that's also the beautiful part. That's why you also see it's the whole other place on the world, and we're here to learn and to teach and to understand the perspectives of their perception.
Yeah.
So let's see
what happens, indeed. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a long trip after this as well. So we're gonna travel a lot more. We're gonna see a lot of places. Maybe take a lot of pictures as well.
Yeah. Wait. We're gonna try.
We're gonna take a lot of pictures.
Nah, bro, I'm not taking pictures, man. I'm bad, bro. I don't even know
what
how
I noticed,
iPhone
man?
works, bro.
You're so negative when it comes to stuff with technology, man.
Bro,
First it was about the shorts and the stuff. I can't do that, this, that. Yeah, have you ever tried this? Have you ever looked at it? Maybe it's not that hard, bro. You can make a picture. It's just with your phone and you do click.
Yeah,
you can make a picture.
Yeah, but we don't do that. I'm not saying I can't take a picture. I didn't say that. I said we're gonna try to take a lot of pictures. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. I never take my phone to take a picture.
Yeah,
I
know,
literally
I
don't know to do that.
I understand.
Somebody.
I don't do that either.
No.
By the way, I forget a lot of times.
Yeah. Somebody said to me, like, can you send me a picture when you were 17, 18, 19, or 20 or whatever? Dude, I don't have a picture.
Yeah.
Like, for 5, 6 years, I've never taken a picture of myself. Or if I did it, I don't have any access to it because it's an old phone, it's gone or whatever.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
So my point is, like, I have not.
But the thing is, it's different if you're like, we're in Thailand, bro.
Yeah, I know, but how many pictures have you taken?
A lot.
How many? What's a lot?
Even on the plane.
How much?
Like, I don't know.
How much? How many?
This is for me a lot, by the way, because
okay.
Again, I never take a lot of pictures.
Okay, so you.
But I think in these 4 days, I took like 50 pictures. That's
50?
a lot for me.
Okay,
and it's all different pictures, not like 5 pictures of myself at the same time.
Yeah, okay, I don't care. Yeah, so 50 different kinds of pictures. Dude, you've been 4 days in Thailand, and you say I already took pictures in the airplane.
Yeah.
So you already started in Amsterdam. Has 50 pictures. People take 50 different pictures on a day.
Yeah, I get it. But you've been traveling a lot. I'm not going to take 5 pictures in the plane. It's just one.
I don't care what you do. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to take pictures. But you know how many pictures I took since I came here?
6. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna guess as well. Maybe 3, maybe 10. I don't know.
Yeah, but
And I can remember one picture I took. You know what that was? That was on the boat. With all those mountains around us and the water, we were in the water. It was amazing. So that was the only picture I remember like taking it for real.
yeah,
Because I loved it. And we had 1.5 hour there.
I took a couple at the temple. I took
Yeah.
a couple and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, hey, you see, I didn't even. You know how I was in the temple, right?
Yeah.
I was looking like I was analyzing everything. I was enjoying it, right?
Yeah. But you didn't take any pictures.
No, that's my point.
Well, that's really interesting. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't have the habit, but you're right. We're gonna try to take a lot of pictures,
Yeah.
and I hope they're good pictures from my
Just post
side.
it on the Instagram, and then people can see it as well.
Yeah, I hope it. I hope they can come with us into the experience.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Well, that would be amazing, And we're also launching the shorts, right?
Yeah, definitely. And also, we're in Thailand right now. We're gonna go to different countries as well. We're gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna use your phrase. We're gonna try to do the exact same thing. Try to make a lot of pictures.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did it for you, bro. I did it for you.
I
did it for
feel
you.
appreciated. I feel appreciated.
We're gonna try to do that. But also, the people at home, if you're like, hey, visit this country, because there's a lot of countries with interesting education systems, like Finland, like South America, Singapore. I don't know. A lot of stuff I've read about. If you're like, hey, I want to see that, then maybe we'll make that our next destination.
Yeah.
And that will be like in the next special that we're gonna do then.
South America is a continent, right?
South America? I said South Africa, bro.
Oh, okay.
Did I say South America?
I think so, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. I gotta believe myself.
Oh, that's not the.
Yeah.
You're messing up everything, right?
South Africa. South Africa. You know what I meant.
I think you wanted to say this one, right?
No,
And like this.
I'm not cursing, bro. I'm not doing anything.
I just wanted to believe how you just in your voice, bro.
Don't mess with me, man.
You see, you learned me this thing with this
Right.
button. I don't know with all the buttons, but this button I know. When it's pink, I just push the pink one and it gives you a beep. That's what I know. You see, the
That's
rest-
a good start, though.
Yeah,
That's
the
a good
rest I
start.
don't know, but I know that one, and I know I'm gonna use it a lot with the guy of tomorrow because he's gonna swear a lot to me. I know that as well. So I'm gonna use that button. It's gonna be next to me.
Yeah, he's funny, bro. This is gonna be dope.
Nah, he's an amazing guy.
Yeah, but that's basically it, man. I think that's also it for the first part of this episode.
Yeah, of course. I just want to take it short right now.
Yeah. Just keep it slow.
Yeah, we also need to keep them. I don't want to say curious or whatever, but they shouldn't be like bored because of us.
Also, not overwhelmed. Like,
No,
like
exactly.
Let's not allow at the
Let's
same
just
time.
start and we'll see where it goes.
Exactly. So so the people at home, if you want to see more of this content, if you're interested in what's going on in Thailand and what we're gonna do, please stay tuned. Subscribe. Press the subscribe button, and also the like button helps us as well. So if you press the like button, you see more of this content. It helps with the algorithm. Then we'll see you in the next one.
Maybe we should also say. I hear algorithm, so I'm gonna think with it.
What?
Maybe we should also say a time that they need to do it.
A time?
Yeah, like 9:00 at Saturday or something like that. So they all click at that moment to like. So the algorithm just gets fucked
Bro,
up.
is that really a thing, or did you just make that up?
No, man, I think the algorithm works like that, right?
Okay. So click the like button at 9:00 tonight.
Isn't it like that?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I think it's like that. So you're talking about algorithms, bro.
Sure.
So you know what they do? Just the last thing.
Yeah.
If they want to sell a book, let's say I wrote a book, right?
Yeah.
I'm writing a book right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not coming any farther because I'm just too busy with
We'll
a lot
get
of
there,
things.
bro, we'll
But
get there.
I'm writing a book right now. But one of the things was that one of the things was like, what do you want with your book when you wrote it?
Yeah.
You want it to be sold and check out the quality of if the book is real good. So you want to see the real reviews,
Yeah.
or you just want to manipulate the whole freaking algorithm. That's the question. You can do that, and I practically don't know how things work.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I know a lot of shit. You know that. In the practical side, it doesn't come out. You know that as well. So
Okay.
what you do is, if you wrote a book and I put it on, let's say Amazon, right? And Amazon is using algorithms.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I tell my friends, 100 friends, order this book, give it a like and a review on, let's say, Saturday night, 9:00, and they all do it between 9 and 10, let's say that, the algorithm is throwing your book as number one best ordering book at that moment.
At that moment.
Yeah.
And after that?
And you can play with the algorithm with that, so you get promos, and your algorithm goes on. And so if you do this at the right time with the right method and the right system, you can even get like the top 5 ordered books in that week or whatever, you know.
I'm gonna need someone to fact check this.
Yeah,
because
check it out.
it sounds weird to me, but okay. If it's true, it's true. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm explaining it 100% correctly. You know, IT is not my thing. Yeah?
Because if you know this, everybody who sells a book knows this, right?
No.
So all books will be bestsellers at 9 o'clock.
But
at
why
night.
do you think some crazy, stupid ass books are bestsellers, bro? Because they manipulate those things.
I don't know. Maybe they're
Yeah,
good. I don't know.
I can.
I honestly don't know. Maybe you're right. Again, I honestly don't know.
No worries.
But maybe YouTube works the same.
let them,
I don't know.
Let them fact check it because I want to learn it as well.
Yeah.
And if they
I'm
can-
interested as well.
And I hope there's a way to manipulate it so they can just throw my book as well, bro. I would never do that, but okay.
Yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
But press that like button at 9 o'clock tonight.
That would actually be really
We're gonna
awesome.
see if it works, man. We're gonna see
Yeah,
if
man.
it works. Hey, it was a good one, man. Thanks a lot, people.
You want me to put your favorite music on?
Don't play that shit, man.
I put your favorite music. This is favorite music. Come on, you always dancing, like you always dancing. Like. You see, this is your.
Bro, what the fuck, man?